19 minutes before the top of the hour, before we say sharp sharp to you here on Morning Live. Well, South Africa's music band Goodluck's sound is an irresistible blend of electronica, pop and subtle influences of jazz. Now, they create a sound that is thoroughly through their own, basically, and have been taking this sound to audiences across Europe, Africa and the UK for the past 3 years. Their high-octane performances have earned them a credible place amongst other artists in the live electronic genre. Also, their latest local and recently released international song, I've Been Thinking About You, has been a smash hit sensation across the country, holding the top 5 most SHAZAMMED songs for over 2 months and hitting the #1 spot on various radio charts. So the band is the trio, Juliet Harding, Matthew O'Connell and Ben Peters, and they're in studio with us this morning. It is always so good to see you guys. Welcome.
Thank you. So nice to be here.
So these days, to hold a position of the most SHAZAMMED song is massive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty
It's a big deal.
It is. We've had a very good year on that front, I think. Also, our latest release with DJ Ganyani, Fading, we just heard last week, has been in the top 5 airplay charts, in the top 5 for the last, I think it's like almost 2.5 months.
Wow.
So that's amazing, yeah. And to be able to collaborate with another African artist, of course, is also a really awesome experience.
That's a big deal. I mean, you guys just seem to be just achieving astonishing things. And it's, how long has it been? About four years?
Since we started?
Yes.
No, it's a little longer.
Yeah, it's a lot longer.
It's a good,
I think it's almost 7
years.
Yeah.
And you've just achieved something like 8 #1s, radio #1s.
we've had a wonderful blessing with radio singles. We got our first SAMA this year, which was super amazing.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Remind us what category.
So that was for Best Pop Album.
Best Pop Album.
Yeah.
And there's tough competition in that pop category. I mean,
Absolutely.
it's not a category that's just handed to you on a golden platter.
No, not at all. I think we were very surprised. I mean, we didn't know we were going to win. We were just like sitting at a restaurant, you know?
We unfortunately couldn't attend.
Oh, you're joking.
Yeah,
so
we weren't even there.
Know that you'd won.
No, we had a gig in Swaziland at the Bushfire Festival, and we were actually eating chicken wings in the square. And we were watching on our phones. We were just like, oh, you know, we'll watch, but we're not going to win. And then we won.
It was like a huge pause.
Yeah.
And they said, good luck. We're like,
huh?
You're joking. Okay, I love that. I mean, that's a good story to tell. I mean, you really do challenge audiences across the globe to take an interest in this new wave of pop. I mean, you guys like to talk of it as quite original, your sound. Is it original? I mean, do you find that you've infused different sounds into it?
Well, I think that's, I mean, everyone will argue that, there is no original music left. It's all just a blend of what's come before. And I think maybe that's kind of part of what we enjoy is finding new ways of blending our influences that we've, grown up falling in love to and hearing on the radios. And, it's originality, I think, is just an interesting sort of box to try and put music into.
Yeah. But we're very passionate about taking some of the influences that we've had from Africa and transporting that to the rest of the world, because I think the more we've traveled and the more we've toured different parts of the world, there's this incredible interest in what's happening or bubbling under the surface in Africa, this sound that is unique to the rest of the world. And so we are working on taking influences from some of the best.
I mean, obviously growing up here and performing around the country, you're influenced by all of the amazing artists that we get to play alongside.
And our backgrounds, I suppose. We all come from different backgrounds. So.
Which is quite interesting. And that was going to be one of the questions I was going to ask you. How did you all sort of hook up?
I'm the newbie in the band.
You are, and that's what I want to speak to you about. So you're new to the
I'm 2 years now.
2 years.
I've been with the band. And I mean, I'm a solo artist also, and I also come from a jazz background from my family. And then, I mean, we just randomly met doing the Cape August. I knew that they were going to do it, and I was like, ooh, that's good luck. So let me just act like I cycle.
Okay, so you cycled the August?
Yeah, we've done it a few times, and we were doing it as a team. And Matt heard that we were starting to audition for a new saxophonist, so he joined the race. He didn't even have a number.
I don't even know how to I don't even cycle.
You don't even have a bicycle, but you just decided.
I borrowed everything.
I like that too. Okay, so you went. You met this guy.
Yeah, and then we got him in studio and we had him play on a couple tracks or one or two tracks.
Back in the day.
He came up with the little lead saxophone hook that was infamous on that song, and then we still made him audition, even though he was great.
After their first international release,
Yeah.
like, you have to come back and audition.
Yeah.
Listen, it's all transparent. It's
Yeah,
been
no,
audited, and he accepted the position and got it in the fair way that you should. I love that. I think that's fantastic. But the two of you, I mean, you're the original, guys.
We
So,
are.
how did it all start for you as
It
Goodluck?
started as an idea where, we were in a traditional band, and Jules and myself have always had
What's
a
a traditional band?
well, sort of drums, bass, guitar,
your normal on
keyboards,
stage
vocals.
Okay,
Not
good.
electronic, basically.
And in Cape Town, there weren't enough live music venues. There were loads of clubs, and so I came to Jules and I said, let's figure out a way where we can put live music into a club. And so we bought a lot of equipment, and we made a lot of mistakes, and we just sort of pioneered a vision of ours, which was to try and figure out a way that you could roll into a club with all your own gear and still put on an amazing live show. And that's where it started, and it morphed from that into us, just turning out more electronic music, I guess.
And the appreciation, and I'd like to talk about it because, to break into international markets is not an easy thing.
No,
and
not
yet
at
your
all.
sound seems to do that. I mean, you've played in London, you've played in Berlin, Amsterdam, you've performed and opened for Pharrell, and that is a great thing. Robin Schulz, Clean Bandit, many, many others. What is it about the international markets that sort of take to your music as well?
I think you just got to keep trying, and you just got to keep pushing, because the international market's hungry for something fresh. And I think the fact that we're from Cape Town, the fact that we're from Africa, it's really interesting for them. We're not just another band from Europe. So when we go across there, I think we're more intriguing in a way. And then we're making a sound that kind of blends original African influences with electronic pop, so we have I call it a crossover potential, I guess. So yeah, our music has just managed to translate to people, and it's been incredible to see and play for new audiences that have never heard us before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully most South Africans have heard about you, heard your music, but they haven't seen this video we're about to play, because this is a first on South African television. Who wants to tell me about this song and the collaboration and the video?
Well, it was a song that I think actually just started on a sound check. We were warming up for a gig, and
It came to us very organically. It's not like a typical song where we sat in studio and be like, what song we record today? And we were on a live show and just playing some cool chords. And Jules started actually singing the chorus, something along Saved by the Summer.
Yeah.
And then that's how it actually
We recorded on
then
the
it
cell
went into
phone,
studio, and
yeah.
we developed it in this music video. Actually, it's the first time play ever in the world.
It's a brand new exclusive, and it's a collaboration with a YouTuber who's staying in Bali called Sean Kitching. So yeah, it was filmed in Bali, and
so this was filmed in Bali, and this is the new song, the new video. Enjoy it from Goodluck. Let us know what you think of it at Morning Live, SABC.